So guys, here we are in prospecting. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a best way to AFK macro this game. So watch this video entirely guys if you do want to essentially AFK macro prospecting. Pretty easy video guys to set up. So I guess that's simply gotten into it guys. So what you're going to want to do first of all is to come over to Google and you're going to want to type in TinyTask. It will going to be the first link, tinytask.net. And then guys, you're going to want to download and you're going to want to click on version 1.77. Okay, once you guys have went ahead and done that guys, you're ready. You will have TinyTask downloaded. Now, for some reason, it is nighttime right now. I am probably going to wait until it's daytime so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'll meet you guys back when that's the case. Okay guys, so pretty much we've went ahead and got TinyTask up right now. Let me get it on screen. Boom, as you guys can see, there we go. So of course, in prospecting, in order to actually play the game, what we need to do is we need to fill our pan. So in order to fill our pan guys, we need to click and hold and then release when it's at the top. And then when our pan's full, we go to the water and we can go ahead and click to shake. So essentially guys, that's what we want to kind of do today in order to AFK macro. We want to automate this process. So the question is how can we automate this process? Well, let me go ahead and explain. Pretty simple. What we're going to do is guys, first one, preferences. Make sure playback speed is 1. Make sure you guys know your recording hotkey. Mine is Control Shift Alt and R. And make sure you guys know your playback hotkey. Mine is F8. What you're going to do is you're going to hold out your pan. You are going to face this way. And by the way guys, do not do any movement like this with your camera. You're going to start the macro, Control Shift Alt R. Then it's now recording. We are going to click and we are going to fill our pan up just like this guys. Boom. Now that's going to do that. Now that we've went ahead and done that guys, we are going to walk back and then we are going to go ahead and deposit our pan and we're going to shake it. Now this isn't a perfect setup of this guys. I'll be explaining how to perfectly set this up later on, because by doing it this way it will work, but it might not work forever, and I'll explain why in a second. But then you're going to go back to where you were earlier and I'm going to stop, Control Shift or R. Then I can do F8 guys, and as you can see it is going to fill up my pan for me. But the only problem is with this is that it's kind of hard to replicate the exact distance of where you kind of walked to earlier. So as you can see guys, we might sometimes struggle to hit the water, and over time it might make it so that eventually we actually don't seem to, well, we kind of move off position and it doesn't work. So I'll explain how to overcome that issue later on. So let's go and see a second time this working, and let's see if it kind of gets out of sync this second time. Did I have continuous playback on? Okay, I didn't. Make sure continuous playback is on, otherwise it's just going to record it and do it once. So let's go and F8 this guys, and let's go ahead and see this doing continuous playback, and hopefully guys we can go ahead and get this sorted. So again, sometimes it will perfectly fill your pan, sometimes it won't guys. You do just need to keep that in mind. But as you can see guys, we are kind of perfectly automating the game right now, and again we can literally do this overnight. Now of course, if we don't perfectly fill up our pan, it will say not enough sand, but that's kind of fine guys. But as you can see, again, we're getting the perfect things right now guys. Perfect. Boom, here we go, and boom, good. That's good enough guys. So let's go ahead and now see this go. I mean, to be fair guys, it actually seems like this setup is working kind of well right now. As long as you guys just make sure you walk back to exactly where you were before, then the setup should work pretty well. But if you guys are struggling to get this set up correctly like I am, I've got a little tip for you guys to go ahead and use in order to kind of overcome the potential issue that you guys might get here. Because as you guys can kind of see, it looks like I'm walking further and further closer to the water guys. I kind of started off a little far from the water, and as you can see I'm going further into the water, so it's kind of sometimes breaking a little bit guys. Honestly, if I went ahead and kind of just let this play out, give it 5 minutes and it would probably be broken, and I'll explain now how to go ahead and overcome this issue guys. Now of course you can actually advance this macro further if you really wanted to, and you could get it to auto sell and stuff as well. I'll explain how to go in and do that later on. But pretty much guys, again, as you can see I'm getting closer and closer to the waterline, so this will eventually break. I'm just going to stop the macro right now and I'm going to show you guys how to overcome this issue and fix it, because a lot of you guys might see that issue happen when using this macro. So Boom, here we go. Right, we've went ahead and got our things right here, guys. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to actually locate somewhere where you guys can kind of walk into a wall, just like this, guys. So as you can see, we pretty much have this brick wall over here. And that's a pretty good way to do it, guys. You can also look for other kind of walls that'll stop you, I think, here. Yeah, that stops you guys. So you're going to want to try and locate somewhere like that that's next to the water line. So guys, let's try this macro now. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk straight into this wall here, guys. And then we're going to record Control-Shift-Alt-R. Now we are going to... Oops, I'm not recording. Control-Shift-Alt-R. Boom. Now I'm going to go ahead and dig up my pan, guys. So let's go ahead and dig this thing up. Boom. Here we go. Right, there we go. It's went ahead and dug. And then we're going to go to the water just like this and we'll save our pan. So once we went ahead and done that, guys, we can now go ahead and walk back towards the wall. And what it'll do is, guys, it'll pretty much mean that we'll always stop in that exact position, so we will not get the issue of before, of where previously, guys, what would happen is we would kind of just stop moving closer and closer to the water till eventually, guys, we would not be able to go over the sand, so we wouldn't be able to dig. So that will actually overcome that issue there, guys, and we are now able to AFK macro like this overnight. So if you guys want to do that overnight, then that's a good way of doing it. Now, of course, this macro also can record keyboard key presses. So just how I'm, of course, moving, that is because it's recording my keyboard. So that means we can also go in and get it to sell. So if you guys have sell all, you guys can eventually just open your inventory and click on sell all. Now, of course, you guys will need the sell anywhere game pass for this, guys, but if you guys have it, you could go ahead and occasionally work in a sell all, potentially, guys, after each time you go ahead and get it, each time you get your what do you call your kind of gold and stuff, you guys can just click on sell all and sell all your items there if you guys wanted to AFK sell. But I guess, guys, AFK sell isn't really something that's that useful, I guess, guys. I mean, it is kind of useful because, again, we do have a max of 500 items, so I guess that would mean that you would never really go over that limit. But, guys, it isn't anything too vital because, of course, you can kind of just come back to your macro ever so often and sell. And you can try and record yourself walking to the shopkeeper, although that might be pretty challenging. The reason why is because you've got so many like obstacles and stuff in the way. Any slight movement that isn't perfect will mean that after like the third time you'll kind of be well off and it'll kind of break the macro. So just keep that in mind, guys. But yeah, definitely if you really want to AFK well, then you're gonna have to buy the sell all game pass so you guys can literally do this overnight and never fill up your inventory, guys. But if you just want to, I don't know, macro for an hour, whatever, and not worry about your inventory filling up, then this is a great way of doing it. So yeah, guys, there you go. That is how to AFK macro in prospecting, if you guys are wondering. I think that is honestly going to be it for the video here. And I guess, guys, like and subscribe. Yeah, I guess, guys, that's going to be it for this video here. And yeah, like and subscribe for more.